What are you doing?
Just checking out our new parts.
What are those?
Speedohealer. It's pretty catchy.
Speedohealer. But if you're like us and you have a Jeep with bigger tires on it, no longer shows the right speed, and that is a problem.
Where is my harness, Greg? Did you bring it over?
I didn't.
What am I supposed to be, the mechanic, the videographer? Greg is just zip tying the pieces, making sure it's all neat and tucked. Nip tuck, nick tuck.
Something like that.
Just to share, it says it fixes factory speedometer errors, fixes errors due to gear ratio changes, different wheel sizes and more, and converts km per hour to mph and vice versa.
A GPS speedometer app on the phone as well. We're going to take this for a drive and then plug in those numbers so that at that point we're able to calibrate our meter. Getting her workout in, trying to climb into the Jeep over here.
That's right.
So we're going to try again. 2.5. There we are. And that is it. Let's take it for a spin. Let's see what happens. Monumental task of taking 38s up to 40. Alright, I will read my speed to you. I am at 40 miles an hour.
40! Woo!
Currently doing 40.
See you later.
Alligator.
Elephant.
Chimpanzee.
Monkey.
Gorilla.
And we're done. See you guys later.
What are you doing?
Just checking out our new parts.
What are those?
Speedohealer. It's pretty catchy.
Speedohealer. So this is our Rubicon right over here. This monster is sitting on 38-inch Milestar tires with 17-inch Rocktrix rims, also lifted by the Skyjacker, the newest generation dual spring rate spring lift kit. It's over 4 inches of lift. We've also put on some aux beam lights, some metal cloak fenders, some poison spider bumpers. Recently replaced the drive shaft with a Tom Woods unit. Also the control arms with Rusty's control arms. This thing is coming together, and it is coming together fast. But if you're like us and you have a Jeep with bigger tires on it, your speedometer no longer works. No longer shows the right speed, and that is a problem. So on today's episode, we are going to show you exactly how to fix that issue, as well as... What happened?
Just saying hello.
As well as we're going to take it for a spin and dial it in. Hint, we're using a product called the Speedohealer. I believe we have the 4th version, and it's supposed to work miracles. So stay tuned to see that and much more.
Measure how fast I'm going.
1. So tell us about our channel, Ollie.
My name is Aline. I am a special education teacher. My husband's name is Greg. He is a doctor. And for fun, we like to work on our Jeeps. So we're learning along the way, especially me. Greg is teaching me a lot. But a lot of things are really easy to do at home, definitely DIY. So we're hoping to inspire all of you guys that do have Jeeps to show you guys that a lot of things you could do at home.
Now, we're not professionals in the Jeep world by any means, so hopefully we can show you through our mistakes how we get it done. I mean, we did this entire TJ ourselves. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the speedometer and why it is off. So when you change the size of your tires, the amount of times the counter in the vehicle turns with each mile per hour is no longer the same. So if you have larger tires, it turns less and less in terms of the onboard system that determines your speed. So that is why when you're doing 60, it's actually going to show 50 or 45, something along those lines. Now on these older Jeeps, that actually translates to the odometer not being accurate either. So intervals like for your oil change or different fluids or maintenance items are no longer accurate. Now there's a couple different ways to tackle this. The first way is by changing the speedometer gear. Now the speedometer gear has a set number of teeth that you can adjust when you either re-gear your vehicle or you change the tires on the vehicle.
Where does that go in the transfer case?
This goes in the transfer case. Now, on the older TJs, this is a solution. However, these are about $35, $40 a piece. And every time you change tire sizes, you're gonna have to replace this. Anytime you re-gear the vehicle as well, you're gonna have to change this piece. $30, $35, several times starts to get costly. So then there's another solution. And this solution is the one that I recommend. Now you only have to buy this one time, and it is the Speedohealer kit by HeelTech. And what this does is it allows you to exactly dial in the size of the tires as well as the gear ratio and everything like that, so you get an exactly accurate number. Now there are speed charts all over the internet that show exactly what speed tooth gear you need for the transfer case. However, even like in our example on our green TJ, when I replaced that speedometer gear, it still wasn't 100% accurate. It gets close. Not all just because you got the tires that say 35 inch on them, they could be 33 inches tall, and it's not going to be accurate. So with this setup, it's going to be totally accurate. Now we told them we're going to be getting this kit, and they attached a post-it note that says, "You guys are amazing. I love little touches like this." We actually haven't even opened them up yet, but according to what I've heard and what I see, it should be a couple minute install. So we're extremely excited about that. You don't really need any tools to get this job done. It comes with everything, including the zip ties and some instructions. So let's dive in. Maybe Arlene can help me with this one.
Maybe.
Maybe pigs will fly too today. I don't know.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and open up the connector here. So the concept of this is really simple. Oh, there goes all my zip ties. So the concept is really simple. You're gonna unplug the cable that plugs into the transfer case for the speedometer, and you're gonna re-plug it into this other pigtail harness. You're gonna take this wire to wherever you'd like, and then you're gonna plug in the Speedohealer device into that in a safe location. Literally, all it takes is to unplug one plug and to replug two plugs, and you're done.
Wow.
Now, I haven't even read these instructions, but I could tell, it comes with a color instruction kit, and it shows you exactly how to get this job done. So let's get started.
You know, I think I can do it.
I think you can do it too.
All right, let's switch.
So Arlene is gonna attempt this one by herself. Let me get a good angle. And so she's gonna start off with what's in the instructions, is to locate, let me get this going here, to go ahead and locate your speed sensor wire.
Located.
Located?
Located.
Okay, awesome. Why don't you go ahead and take that apart?
Okay.
Let me see if this is any good. No, it is.
Oh,
Oh,
I got it!
you're kidding. Before I could even join you.
Okay, I promise I'll show you how
I have to open this garage over here so I can get a better angle. All right, Ollie.
So this is where it is. It's been located, my friends. Click this side, just push it down, and it pulls out. You were chilling. Where is my harness, Greg? Did you bring it over?
I didn't.
What am I supposed to be? The mechanic, the videographer, a little bit of everything.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
So while we wait, while Arlene grabs that, I'm just gonna tell you this wire is gonna end up in the engine compartment on the passenger side. So what we're gonna do? Why don't you tell us what we're gonna do?
I'm gonna fish it through the skid plate so it pops out over here and I can clip it through there.
Is it just like open at the bottom?
It's gonna be really oily.
But I see it, it's almost there.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to use.
Greg is just zip tying the pieces, making sure it's all neat and tucked. Nip tuck, nick tuck, tuck.
Something like that. So what's next, Ollie?
We're gonna thread it through. I'm gonna use the frame as like my guiding force. So I'm gonna guide it up and then I need you to just grab it.
Okay, sounds good.
Start at the top. There we go. Go, you got good, you're good. Pull, that's it.
Okay. So I know they mentioned you should mount it on the passenger side over there. We're gonna just mount it over here on this side. You could basically mount it wherever you would like. So we're gonna mount our box right there. So why don't we do that now?
Just to share, it says it fixes factory speedometer errors, fixes errors due to gear ratio changes, different wheel sizes and more, and converts km per hour to mph and vice versa. So let's open this baby up.
Seems like it does a whole lot.
Pretty much plug and play. Right up my alley, as some of you guys already know. So.
This is the device over here. Looks just like this.
Ooh, stickers, sick.
Who wants stickers?
My fave. Alrighty, let's get these instructions.
Gonna just plug this in while Aline reads the instructions. If you want, step aside so that they can see. Just like this. Plugged. It is in. Walk us through it.
We are gonna continue to zip tie, make sure it's all neat and fancy. And then on the back, there is a blue sheet that's gonna end up with a sticky tape, and then it's Velcro, which is awesome. So I'm gonna remove the blue sheet, and I put it where I want it. And then I'm gonna push it down. Pretty awesome that it's Velcro, so you can't get it up and move it because the buttons are on this side, but still pretty neat. Next thing you're gonna do is download, you wanna put it up a little higher? The Speedohealer calculator app.
So the very next step, so we downloaded the app, which is right over here. Let me show you how that looks. So the very next step is to open the app. We're gonna do a precise measurement. And all you need for this is the indicated value on your meter. That's the speedometer value. This is a value based on GPS or something like that is actual. So we're gonna be using a GPS speedometer app on the phone as well. We're gonna take this for a drive and then plug in those numbers so that at that point we're able to calibrate our meter. Let's take this thing for a spin. So that is our GPS app right over there on Aline's phone. We are gonna get a good actual mileage, and then we're gonna have to correlate it with what our odometer is showing us. So at this time, we are gonna try to take it up to 40 miles an hour where we can safely do so. And once we take it up to 40 miles an hour, we're gonna use Aline's phone as an actual reference so that we can go ahead and get a good calibration set. So let's do that now.
35, 38, 40.
Let me know what.
41, 43, 41.
Let me know when it's 40.
39, 40, 40, 41.
We are back to home base now, and we figured out two different numbers. So when my speedometer is showing 40, the Jeep is actually doing 49. And when Aline's speedometer is showing 40 on her GPS, I'm actually doing 33. So we're gonna crunch in both of those numbers and adjust now, and let's show you exactly how we do it. Speedohealer app, which is this one. And then click precise. Indicated value on the meter, 40. Reference value, 49. Calculate. And here's all the instructions. So let's follow this now. So press both buttons on the unit until L is indicated. Press the set repeatedly until P is blinking. And you can read all these steps. So if you want to pause it, go ahead and do so. We're going to just go ahead and do all of these steps now. And let's do it. So our calibration value is 22.5%. Let's follow the user manual over here and let's get that dialed in. Very first step, turn the ignition on. Just gonna put the key in, put the ignition to the on position. Lower this. All right. Next step, press both buttons on the unit until L is indicated. L. The sign of the calibration value is blinking. Negative versus positive. To toggle the sign, press set. So I believe we had positive 22%, right? Let me double check that. You see the blinking? Right over there. Which means positive. Press cell to proceed to the first digit of the calibration value. N is going to be shown. And then the value of the first digit will blink. Press set until the desired value is shown. Alrighty, so if you select a positive value, you need to enter a total of 5 digits. So it's like 9999.9. So we need 22.5. So the first 2 digits we're gonna leave as 0, and then we're gonna enter 00225. And then we're gonna get our exact number, and let's take it for a spin. So let's do that process all over again. I'm gonna hold both buttons down until we see an L light up. L has lit up. Look, it's showing positive. Let's go ahead and hit the select button to start with the first digit. I'm gonna set this to 0 now. Second digit, I'm gonna set it to 0 now. Third digit is gonna be a 2. Fourth digit is gonna be a 2. And fifth digit is gonna be a 5, as you see. And select to leave. Now it's gonna show our digit, or 2.5. There we are. And that is it. Let's take it for a spin. Let's see what happened. Getting her workout in, trying to climb into the Jeep over here.
That's right.
So we're gonna try again. Fired right up. Let us see what happens here.
40,
Am I?
43,
Am I?
39. I think mine is.
So it looks like it's pretty accurate. What do you think, Greg?
Well, we are gonna try to take it up to 40 again.
Let's do it.
The monumental task of taking 38s up to 40. Alright, I will read my speed to you. I am at 40 miles an hour.
40! Woo!
Currently doing 40. Let's take it to 45. I'm at 45.
45, 45. 47 now?
Yeah,
46.
there we have it. Job well
Absolutely
done.
fantastic. You guys, that was so easy. I'm so glad I did that by myself.
If we could do that, literally anyone can do that. And the nice thing is, you could honestly, regardless of whatever gear ratio, tire size, whatever you choose, you could constantly readjust that value, and you will go ahead and not have to buy a new unit every single time. Adjusting it, once you know how to do it, takes only a couple of seconds, and we hope that we're able to help you do so when you get your device.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to check out our Instagram at Garage Couple, and we will see you on the next episode. See you later.
Alligator,
Elephant,
chimpanzee,
monkey,
gorilla.
and we're done. See you guys later.